Hello, fire signs, and welcome to Scorpio season. We are going to get right into this. This is going to be your Scorpio season 2022. Their feelings for you for the fire signs, that is Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. We are going to go ahead and break it down. Please allow me to get through this intro because there is a couple of announcements and things that I want to make. Of course, announcements that I want to make for you. And if you're interested in skipping through this, of course, my readings are timestamped, so you can go ahead and skip below. First of all, welcome to the Scorpio season, and welcome for my fire signs. As of September 1st, we did move from a element style of uploading a more time stamp style. And as you guys know, or if you don't know, there are seasonal messages. So the same series, we do 3 series on this channel. I am Marv, and this is Readings by Marvelous Madame Tarot, in case I didn't say that, of course. And of course, we do the 3 different readings on here. So each season, we will do the exact same thing and follow the energy for that zodiac season for each one of you in your collective, okay? Of course, we do elemental reads now. So within that season, they are elemental uploads. So all of the fire, all of the earth, all of the air, and all of the water. Okay. In addition to that, we do the 3 series. We start out the season when we're transitioning. We go from we do their feelings for you first to launch the season. Then we go into their confessions. The confession video will be uploaded in the same style as their feelings. We end the season with what aren't they telling you, okay, on this particular channel. The For each one of those particular series, we have a star 4. My star 4 are Taurus, Cancer, Libra, and Capricorn. Those particular readings will be broken out. They get a bonus every single week and full service for in a full service video, full format video. Okay. And the only series within which gives a opportunity to purchase the extensions will be the confession, and those will be available for purchase unless you are a member. Okay. In addition to that, there is a 3-card lesson that I do every season, every zodiac season, on the Marvelous Enlightenment channel for you guys. All right. With that being said, the link will always be below. Sometimes they're uploaded, I want to say, within the first 10 days of the month. Okay. And that link is always below. I will reference you back over there. In addition to that, we do have channels that have been launched for my star 4, which is Taurus, Cancer, Libra, and Capricorn. The corresponding channels for those links will be below. In addition to that channel, I also have a home fragrance channel, which is Marvelous Miscellaneousness. You can guys go and check that out to find out what I am up to if home fragrance and candles and all of that good stuff is your jam. Now, in addition to all of that, I just want to end this intro with the fact that personal readings are closed. Personal phone readings are closed until February of 2023. Okay. And actually, because there's a lot going on in that month, you might see it not be available until the 2nd week of February, but needless to say, February. And it's only for phone readings, guys. What remains is video, text, and audio readings. Okay. I do want to give a small caveat to everyone and all of my customers and my clients who come to me for their year end or their top of the year readings, and any of my customers that have their codes, because I do offer packages. If you have done that, I am still honoring that. You're already on the books, and those appointments will continue to be honored. It's just any new appointments going forward. However, with that being said, if you absolutely must read with me for whatever reason, please email me at readings@marvelousmadame.com and I will still fit you in. There will be no price increases or no price changes. The emergency read is still the emergency read. and that rule still apply. And I will be reaching out to you. So if it is on an emergent basis, that will be the charge. And that is that. So thank you so much for allowing me to get through that intro. I wanted to make sure that every element heard the same thing, and I don't have to say it again now. So there is no confusion. If you don't know, it's been already told, already communicated to you. Let's go ahead and get into it. So Aries, your pre-shuffle energy indicates, which we will keep in the self-care message, of success, okay? And the message is, today is a really good day. You're in flow. Problems are solved quickly and easily. Helpful people will show up for you, and unexpected gifts will fall into your lap. I love it. I love it. Your tarot pre-shuffle energy shows an energy between you and this individual of the Nine of Swords. Nine Swords indicates the fact that this individual may be up at night. It may be affecting you, but this is read in the energy of what they're feeling. So they're up at night, losing sleep, and have a lot of anxiety with regards to this connection. And it looks like in the clarifying deck, we do have I gave in to temptation. So there is some of them who feel like a lot of this anxiety has a lot to do with the fact that they gave in to temptation. Okay. Wow, that is very, very interesting. So there's going to be some success around you as far as your self-care. And that is where you are being guided to focus your energy. What else do we have for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus? Self-care is beauty. Today you are a curator of beauty. You're blessed with the moments that let you know that beyond a shadow of a doubt that all is well in the world. So you are being guided to kind of change the way you look at things lately and focus on the beauty of a situation, or just focusing on your own personal beauty inside and out. And finally, we do have patience. It is safe to wait. There has been something in your energy. There has been something that has been nugging or pulling at you, and Spirit is letting you know that it is safe for you to wait. Okay, so those are your self-care messages. Let's go ahead and find out who you're crossing with. And let's find out where you were in Libra season, as we always do on this particular channel. Now, Aries, your October self-care messages found you in an energy of security, risk, and authenticity, okay? But who are you crossing with in your energy? So for Scorpio season, so let's see. So for the energy of success, it looks like this is an energy all your own, which I love, love, love for you. There is no one standing in the way of your success, which is a blessing, okay? A blessing. We do have, let me move this here. We do have the card of beauty. Let's see who's crossing in what is beautiful for you. And it looks like you are crossing with a Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, which is the opposite of your energy. So how is a Libra crossing you with beauty? What is beautiful about a Libra? Do you have Libra energy in your chart? Okay. How is a Libra? The question that we ask in these seasons is, how is a Libra helping or hindering the beauty within you in your self-care, your personal self-care? And your last message is the message of patience, okay? Who are you crossing with, or who's crossing your patience? And it looks like we are out of the water. There is no one in your energy but an energy of a Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in some shape, way, form, or fashion. Now we're going to get into their feelings for you. Okay, so Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. When the Sun shifted into Scorpio season, it is illuminating your 8th house, okay? And the 8th house deals with a lot. That is the Scorpio house. So what is going on in your life that has to deal with other people and their money? It's we like to call it other people's money, because it kind of is. It's not like second house where it is your specific money and your esteem. So there's going to be a lot of individual energy with regards to that in that this month, okay, until we move into Sagittarius season. All right. So let's go ahead and get in started in this. So what do they feel for Aries? And we do have the King of Swords. So it looks like they're not using their feelings right now. They're very logical. And their view of you right now is in 8 cups. So have you walked away from this individual because this is how they're viewing you? What action will be taken? What action will be taken, Spirit, toward Aries, if any? We do have, so they're coming back in with the Ace of Wands. That's interesting. We're gonna get into it. How does Aries feel about this situation, Spirit? How does Aries feel about this situation? You actually are open to reconciliation. And at the top of the deck, we do have the Moon. All right, so it has definitely been an up and down struggle for you. Staring back at me is 10 Pentacles. This has a lot to do with commitment. It has a lot. Let's just break it on out the gate. There is a leveling up, and there is a leveling up that has not went the way that this individual has wanted. They feel like they have not received what they wanted from you, Aries. And let's go ahead and start back from the top. So their feelings for you is really not feelings right now. Their feelings is wanting to get down to the truth. They feel like there is a truth that they must know, and they feel like they haven't received that truth. This energy is very cutting, very logical, and it has nothing to do with feelings at all, honestly. And their view of you is 8 cups. So there was a breakup, or they're looking at you in an individual from a standpoint where the truth is, logically speaking, I'm not getting what I need from Aries, so it's time to walk away. That is what is being looked at here. I'm not getting what I need, so it may be time to walk away from this, okay? They're looking at a situation very logically, and their view of you, unfortunately, is someone who they want to walk away from, which I'm sorry about this. I hate when this is, my phone is over there. I do not like distractions when I'm in energy. So, and that's very, very interesting. We're going to clarify this in a second. So, in addition to them feeling like this, what's crazy is that the action that there will be taking will be the Ace of Wands. So, I don't know, like, on one hand, they're looking at it logically. The view of you could be someone that they want to break up with, but they're not moving at the same time. They want a enthusiastic act of a beginning. Like they feel like maybe they should. You guys definitely have separated, but the actions that that they take is contradicting their view and contradicting their feelings right now. And so I know that they're conflicted with these 3 cards, which we're going to get into. But you, on the other hand, is here for it. You are in love with this person, or you have feelings for this person, Aries, and you don't want the relationship to be over. You're thinking about, especially with with Scorpio energy highlighting your Scorpio house this month, you could be in your Scorpio fields and you could be feeling like, you know what, I'm not trying to let you go. Like you could be really on some Scorpio type stuff in that 8th house about this person, because your focus is the other person this month. So you're not necessarily open to this breaking up jazz. Like, the top of the deck energy does show, though, that you guys have been up and down with the moon, and the fluctuation of emotions. And there has been a lot of energy around unstableness and just up and down and up and down. And because of that, that is probably why they're looking, their view of you is a person who either walked away or broke up with them. I mean, and honestly, this is breaking up. This is being sad. So let's get into this just a little bit before I clarify it. So 8 cups, 8 cups obviously is seeking deeper meaning. That's why when we couple that King of Swords to the Eight of Cups. They want to focus on truth. They're looking for answers right now. Like, what the fuck is going on? Excuse my language. They want to finish up, let go. They want to let go of this. They become burdened and burnt out. Eight Cups, leaving a job, leaving a relationship, leaving location. But it also is a very good indicator of inner change. Like, it also means releasing old patterns, especially those that has dominated their emotions when it has come down to you. So it could be that they are pretty much looking at this situation from a logical standpoint and trying to release all of the things that no longer serve them about this connection, which would then more so align with the fact that honestly, the action that they're taking after this separation is going to be a brand new, excited, and enthusiastic beginning. Let's go ahead and go in with clarifiers really quickly and find out why everything is here. I am going to go in and I want to clarify this Eight Cups. I think it'll be enough energy to let me know why. And clarify Eight Cups. Why is Eight Cups here? Why are we there? Because there has been a fluctuation in emotions. As I said, they love you and they want to tell you, and they have not been able to let you know how much you mean to them. And the reason why they have been acting erratically has a lot to do. Yes, they've had hope, healing, and optimism. So in their absence from you, Aries, this is what they've been doing. They've been doing a lot of soul searching. This wasn't just about, remember, this is the reason why I don't really constitute this Eight Cups as a whole breakup card. I do think that there was a lot of separation, or I do feel like there was stress. And what I like about this card is, and let me see, let me show you in comparison to other ones. Let me see if I can find Eight of Cups. In this particular deck, this deck shows that there is a parting of the sea. Like there is a little bit there on the other side, and there isn't a path back to the land. Where's my Eight of Cups? And that is a significant, guys, for I know that there has been some separation. Now, typically you can interpret it the way that you want, but what I'm showing you here is that if you look where the Eight Cups is and you look to where the individual is, that water separates you two. So let me show you what Eight Cups looks like in another deck. Wow. Yeah, this is the same. Now I've noticed that they have been the same. So this rendering of it just shows that, yes, there's been some space. I would look at it the same, but it looks a little bit different. But I wanted to see that. That is crazy. So two totally different cards. So this one definitely shows space and it cuts off right. So anyway, metaphorically speaking, there has been some space between you guys. Wow. All right. So I'm going to put this back. It will be interesting to see what it looks like in here. So there has been some space, and a large part of what has been going on is they've had a lot of leveling up and growing up to do. All right. And when they did that, they're coming back to you with a new perspective, a newfound perspective, Aries. I just want to see what it looks like in this deck really quick. Yep. See, not all of them look the same. In this Eight of Cups, there is a path. That's what I was looking for. The one that shows a path and not water. It's interesting how these two decks have water there. And I don't know where my classic deck is. My it's probably in the back. But I think that the Rider-Waite shows that imagery too. But that's a completely different one. But this shows a path. And a lot of times there'll be a path and not water, depending on the way that the deck looks. So one of the things that they have, so I know that there has been space. It could have been 8 days. It could have been 8 weeks. I don't believe that it is 8 months for some of you guys. Give it to me one more time. But they did look at their options in that time. and they realized that there were no options. There were no options. The options was you. You were the most viable option out of this whole thing. And that Hierophant really sealed the deal, Aries, and convinced this individual that they should stay with you. Now, I have looked at what they feel. I'm going to go in with the Two of Cups because I want to know how you feel. Show me why Aries feels like they want 2 cups with this individual. You admire this person's strength, and you feel like you have not been the easiest person to get along with. Yep. You also have looked at your options and you realize that this person is the best option for you. So you guys are on the same page when it comes down to how you feel about one another. Why is 2 cups here for Aries, and why do they feel that way? Yes, and you are ready to embark on a brand new journey with this individual. Top of the deck shows 6 of Cups. You want to go back to where you were. You want to go back to an energy where you guys were getting along. I love this. And finally, before we get into the 5 clarifiers, I really just want to take a look at this moon card. Some of you guys are dealing with a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. Some of them have fire in their chart. If you are watching this, commitment is coming. Clarify moon, why is moon here? Because there has been a lot of secrets and there has been a lot of things that have not come out. There's so much more behind the veil. That's why the moon is here. 9 swords. This individual has been, or the energy between you guys is you both feel like possibly the other one was lying about something. After all, the clarifying energy was I gave in to temptation. What else is here for this? Why is the moon here? We do have death. All of that is coming to an end, okay? Death is here. There's going to be transformations, and at the top of the deck, it reflects 4 wands. So eventually, you guys will go back into an energy where you are going to be getting alone. I am very, very happy to hear that, okay? Reconciliation and getting along and doing what you must do, okay? Let's go ahead and get your 5 clarifiers and get you out of here. There is going to be commitment. Aries, you know that you want the togetherness of this particular relationship and you do not want it to end. I'm happy to hear that. And we do have twin flame. Wow. So Aries, for some of you guys, if you were wondering why you can't get away from this person, it's because it is your twin flame. I will find myself back to you one day is very much so the action that, or their view, that makes sense with that 8 cups. They didn't leave. I don't feel like this was a separation that took a long time. I wish I could take it back. There was something that was done. Our story isn't over yet. And we do have you are the love of my life. All right, I'm going to put this deck down because I did get 2 additional cards. And yes, I don't know what I want, just a fling and intimidated. This is how this connection started out. Okay, this connection has definitely leveled up. I am going to go in with Tarot one last time to confirm this. I wish I could take it back just to find out what was done. For those of you who want to know, I'm going to find out what was done. And then that will be it, Aries. If you are connecting with a Taurus, Cancer, Capricorn, or Libra, you can go and watch their channels and find out, okay, whether if you're connecting with them and go and find out what they're dealing with, okay. All right, so they did not trust the vision. One of you were in the 8 of Swords. You were in your own mental restriction. That's what they wish that they could take back. The other one was constantly fighting in the 9 of Wands, wounded warrior energy. And in turn, it was an internal fight that unfortunately got spilled over on the other individual because of their own insecurities. And they do wish that they could take it back. So this is clarifying that they're going to be walking into Obviously, new territory, and the top of the deck shows that there's going to be an offer of commitment. So they do wish that they could take back the past. They wish that they could take back the fact that they were afraid. Okay. They do wish that they can take all of that back. They really, really is sorry for doing that. And I am going to go the extra mile for you. I am going to pull a marvelous truth card for this connection, just to ensure that let's get a message from spirit, a marvelous truth. I'm just curious to see what's going to come out. Kindness. So kindness is here. You guys are appreciative of the kindness that you show one another. And you both had, look at this, miracles. Yes. You both had an opportunity to look and examine other options. And you realized that other options were not viable. The only thing that was consistent was the love you had for one another. And finally, the star. The star has come out. That is the card of 17, ruling planet Uranus. Okay. Hope, healing, and optimism is here. Top of the deck is showing balance. Life is a balanced system of learning and evolution. Whether pleasure or pain, every situation in your life serves a purpose. It is up to us to recognize what that purpose should be. In Aries, it is very, very clear by the marvelous truth oracle messages from spirit that you guys are meant to be with one another, and don't even get it twisted that you do have twin flame here. And that is your message. Like, share, and subscribe to the Marvelous Tribe. Everything that you need is below in the description box. Thank you for allowing me to bring this energy to you. It was a slow, crazy week. And I am more than likely, as soon as I get everybody's energy up, I am going to be definitely doing a lunar energy pool. I believe for the eclipse, I'm definitely going to be doing that for everybody. And Aries, I will see you then. Bye, guys. Hello, Leo. We are up and it is your turn. We're going to go ahead and jump right into your self-care messages for Scorpio season 2022. And what we do have in your pre-shuffle is surrender, which we will be taking. Stop trying to control life. It gets in the way of divine intervention. So Spirit is wanting you to know that there is something that is happening within your life right now that is you're being divinely protected against, or is on its own divine plan. And in situations like this, you're being guided to just surrender to what's happening, although it's uncomfortable, so that you may allow yourself to receive those blessings. Okay. Your tarot pre-shuffle is strength, which is very, very interesting because this is definitely your major arcana, Leo. And it's very, very interesting that you are guided in your own energy, because a lot of the time strength is that soft control and not necessarily the hard control that we think when we read that word. Oftentimes, Leo, it really has a lot to do with showing the duality of when you must use your strength in the literal form, and when you must be gentle. So it's also very much so in this particular case about a soft control rather than literally controlling something or being strong. Okay. And then in your clarifier pre-shuffle, it was just a fling. This has been a very popular card for those of you. And let's go ahead and put this to the side and get into your whole self-care message. So we do have surrender. Let's go ahead and get this site pulled up so we can do what we need to do. So it's looking like there are there's been some things that has come in for you that has really caused you to struggle a little bit. It's been a challenge, if you don't mind me saying so, for you to have to deal with something, Leo. And I believe that all of us have, but you're being guided to surrender to the uncomfortableness of this change. We also have action. It is definitely time to take action. Spirit wants you to know that baby steps are still steps and they are better than just standing still. So it's time that you take action and surrender to something in your life right now. And your third self-care message is elevate. Get what you believe you deserve. It is time to raise your standards. We will do a crossing energy with Libra season right now. But I can let you know for Scorpio season, which we will talk about when we do the comparison next month from Scorpio season to Sagittarius season. You're definitely crossing with a Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, which subsequently is the opposite of your energy, Leo, which is very, very interesting. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at who you crossed with from Libra season into Scorpio season, as we always do around this time on this reading. And we're going to start off, of course, with surrender. So who is crossing in your surrendering from Libra season into this month? And it looks like there is no one here. So this is all your own. It's very, very interesting that we have action here, because this is typically a card that everyone kind of crosses with. And it looks like you are not crossing with anyone this particular from last month until this month, which is perfect. And then we do have elevate. I do believe that there was one individual with elevate, but I could be wrong. All right. So this is a message that is all your own, Leo. You are not crossing with anyone. There is not anything or anyone standing in your way or your path of you to get what you want or what you need out of this season, okay? And just to give you a little bit of your astrology, if you are a Leo sun and a Leo rising, when the sun shifted into Scorpio season, it's illuminating your fourth house of home, your Cancer house. So do you have Cancer and Leo somewhere in your chart? If you do, this definitely is your message this particular month. And you're probably in an energy of restructuring home and figuring out what that looks like for you, because what is happening last month, when the sun was in Libra, it illuminated your third house, Leo. And with that being said, you a couple of months away from your birthday season, and your self-care messages for Libra was truth, mind, and priority. So that particular month, you spent a lot of time walking into your truth, so forth and so on. But this particular month, there has been some difficulty and you're being guided to surrender. Maybe that truth now has you in an energy of surrendering and allowing what's supposed to happen. Okay. So we're going to go ahead right now and get into their feelings for you. This is for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. We're going to go ahead and set these card placements up. So the first card is going to represent their feelings for you. The second card, Leo, is going to represent their view of you. The third card is going to represent what action they will take with regards to those feelings, if any. And finally, the fourth card talks about how you feel about the situation. And then we will reveal what is shining or reflected back to us at the top of the deck, at which point we will do our necessary clarifiers. Okay, here we go. So, how they feel about you is King of Swords. Some of you guys have double fire in your chart, because that King of Swords was the exact same card that came out in the exact same place for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. So, their view of you is definitely a Five of Swords. You guys are not necessarily seeing eye to eye right now, because when I see the action that will be taken, they know damn well that they're being guided to look at something a little bit differently and accept the truth, but they're still going to offer you a commitment. You guys are looking back at something that had happened here between you. And there is lies, tricks, cheats, and deceits, but yet it seems like they're holding on to you, although they know the truth. I don't know whether you told them you were interested in this relationship, How does Leo feel? Leo feels like strength. You came right back out. So you're trying to persuade this person, and I'm going to get into the clarifiers, but you're trying to persuade this person. Put it like this. You're trying to let this person know that you do not want a relationship with them and let them down easily. And there is no such thing as easy, because you do care for them, but you just don't want a relationship with them right now, Leo. Queen of Cups is looking back. This person either has hurt you in the past, or they're coming back around for reconciliation, or this was a rebound and you're just not interested. That is very, very interesting to me. Whatever it was, your feelings has changed. And very, very closely reflecting underneath our Queen of Cups is our Justice card. There is an energy of justice. If this was a rebound, this is, you could get caught up in circumstantial relationships. That's not necessarily the greatest thing. Okay. So when we're looking at their feelings for you being a King of Swords, that's an individual who is looking at things very logically. How can they want to use their logic with you in a situation, and maybe they're taking their feelings out because they're feeling like, okay, logically this makes sense. I know that, I'm not hitting your check boxes, but at the same time I still want to offer you a commitment. They're acknowledging right now that there's been lies, tricks, cheats, and deceits from you. They know you're lying. This is a Five of Swords. They know you don't want them. And this is very disappointing because they're aware of this. They are aware that you are just not into them that way. That's very, very sad. Oh my goodness. Hold on, guys. Where did my note go? They know that you are not into them. That is very, very sad, because that's really, yeah. You care about them though, Leo. You do, but you are just not into them. If I had to name this, and I don't name these anymore, I would probably say you're just not into this person. Five Swords basically ultimately represents the fact that you're acting in your own accord. You do feel like they do what they do and you do what you do. Like, you're really at this point where you're like, look, I told you that I didn't want a relationship. You could do whatever it is that you have to do. And then the action that they will take is they still want to offer you this damn commitment, and and they want you to move in with them, or they want a new start, and you're steady telling them that they can do whatever in the hell it is that they want to do. You're going to do your own thing, and yet it attracts this person to you even more, which is so strange. And again, this is how you feel about the situation. You are extremely annoyed about it. You feel like, it is what it is. Now I'm done with that. We're going to go ahead and clarify a couple things with tarot before we get into your clarifiers. And you're just like, okay, like, I don't necessarily feel like you're being mean. I just feel like, right now you're focused on your own feelings. And for some of you, yes, this was a relationship and you took your feelings back, or you took your power back. But I just feel like, you're taking action, or if you go back to your self-care messages, you're being guided to really put yourself first. And this situation or this person, put it like this, although the feelings were once there, you're elevating. You are elevating. You are realizing that this relationship is more than you, and you get what you believe you deserve. So you're raising your damn standards, and you're just like, I'm over it now. Like, I'm not about to do this. And that's kind of where you are in this situation. Thank you. You are very alluring to this individual with this King of Wands energy. They are attracted to that. And that's what I see. They like the fact that you can do your own thing. High Priestess, they don't give a hell about the secrets. I am clarifying Five Swords. And why their view of you is not necessarily matching what you feel about the situation or the actions that they're going to take. Okay. So they know that you're doing whatever it is that you want to do. You're letting them know that you don't want a relationship, and yet they're coming back. This Magician makes me feel like there's a lot of manipulation going on here. They're trying to dangle something in your face. Obviously there is a sex thing going on. This is 9 cups. They feel like you scratch off all those boxes for them. Um, there is a desire from either a sexual level, or they just feel like I leveled up. I caught the person. I caught my king, or my queen of wands. Like this person looks good. And Leo, you guys are very much so attracted to people that look good. Like, so muscles, and for men, certain body parts, and whatever is attractive to you is your own thing. But you are stereotypically attracted to nice bodies, and that's fire, period. You like to look at your person, and this person feels that way about you. They feel like they caught they really caught a catch, like you're a catch to them. Okay. um and that's the reason why. So that message is pretty solid, but now I want to clarify why your feelings is strength, why you are tapping into every piece of your inner being just to be cool with this situation and try to let them down easy. I feel like you don't want to be mean, but that's not getting you anywhere. You need to tell this person how you feel and move on. Clarify strength. You are in your element doing that. I really don't like you, but I'm not going to say nothing stuff, which is not necessarily the greatest thing for you, Leo. um I'm so tired of these cards falling. Yeah, you're in 8 cups. Like, you have a path. It was funny because we were in another reading this morning. I think it was Capricorns. I was breaking down the difference between that 8 of cups and this 8 of cups. So the 8 of cups that I just clarified has 8 cups in the distance almost. You're surrounded by all of these cups, and you're choosing to turn your back and go down a different path, opposed to the right away version, which they did take some liberties because they changed this slightly, of course. And there is a body of water there. So there is no body of water. The body of water is back through the mountains. You just feel like you're on a different page and you want something different. You're ready to move on and search for answers. And you are quietly contemplating. In 4 Swords, you feel like there are things that you want to do, and you just don't see yourself with this individual. I mean, it's not a bad thing. Yep. You're dealing with a heartbreak. I don't know whether this person is the one that broke your heart. Um, for I feel like this is going to be split. So for some of you, this person broke your heart and now they're coming back. For others of you, which was what I intuitively picked up on in the beginning, you're not interested in this individual and you're rebounding from that heartbreak. I did feel that. And top of the deck reveals 3 Pentacles. So this person feels like, honestly, if they work with you, you will change your mind, because again, this is their actions. But you, on the other hand, are just ready to just be by yourself. You are still trying to figure out what life is like and what was going on. And remember, pre-shuffle energy showed that it was just a fling. So when I put everything together and I'm now seeing exactly how you're feeling, you can't turn a fling into this. So even if they did understand that it was a fling, they definitely want something else, and I just don't feel like you want the same thing. All right, let me see what that was. All right, let's go ahead and go into our clarifier. So you are connecting with a air sign, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, a person that has Earth in their chart, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, a fellow Leo, or a fire sign I am seeing here, possibly Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. And then obviously, so we got everybody here. Swords, yeah, we have everybody here. And water. Earth, yeah, earth, wind, fire, and water. We got everything. All right, so let's get into it. So the first clarifier is I can see myself with you for the long term. That is obviously very, very clear, because they want to offer you a long-term commitment, Leo. Please be patient with me, I feel like, is what you are telling them. But you really, honestly, you're not feeling this. Your feelings are closed off. You're rebounding. You're dealing with a heartbreak. I find you incredibly attractive. Going back to that King of Wands, this person feels like you are a catch and they got a catch. I'm telling you, they like the way you look. Friends and family disapprove of this connection. Some of you guys, your friends and family disapprove of the connection because of either this past heartbreak or the fact that you move too damn fast. You just move too fast, okay? And then what else do we have, Spirit, here? We have, it was a one-sided relationship, which kind of ties back into this heartbreak. So it is a one-sided relationship because you are focused on healing your heart and you rebounded, or it's a one-sided relationship because of the fact that they want to offer you this Ace of Pentacles and want you to take it to the next level. But when actuality right now, all you want to do is just continue to figure out your stuff. Being strong and you're in your element. You're trying to figure out what is the best thing for Leo to do. You don't got time for the rest of this. And at the top of the deck, I was pretending to be someone else. So someone has come in and severely disappointed you. This again is either someone that you used to deal with, or it is this person. Either way, Leo, you are not interested. Like, share, and subscribe to the Marvelous Tribe. If you are connecting with Cancer, so for those of you who are Leos, but maybe you have a Leo moon and you're a Cancer, or vice versa, please go and watch that Cancer channel. Their comprehensive Scorpio comprehensive reading, and see where you fall in love. A lot of you guys need to go and watch that anyway, because if you are connecting with a Cancer, Taurus, Capricorn, or Libra, I do a by sign for them on their channel. Maybe that would be beneficial for some of you, just to see where you stack up if you're doing some cross watching. And that is that. So if you are here, that is where we stand, and this is where I'm going to leave you. For those of you who are going to be going to watch those videos, I'll see you over there. And to everyone else, I will see you in the next series. Bye, Leo. All right, Sagittarius, it is your turn. Welcome to your Scorpio season 2022. This is going to be their feelings for you, and we're going to go ahead and jump right into your self-care messages for this season. And your pre-shuffle energy, which we are keeping, is truth. Truth is different at different levels of consciousness, Sagittarius. You are being guided to reserve your judgment. Okay, so interesting. Your pre-shuffle energy is there is an individual who feels the 9 of Cups for you. That's getting on my nerves, sorry. And in this point, this is our sex card. This is our sensual pleasure card. This individual is loving on you, but desiring you at the same time. You represent a wish to this individual. And our pre-shuffle energy for the clarifiers is I am afraid of commitment. So, of course, this is going to be done in their energy. Let's go ahead, or from their perspective, let's go ahead and get your second self-care message, Sagittarius, for this Scorpio season. So there is a truth that is evident here. We do have move. A long walk is good for the soul. Get outside and allow Mother Nature to lift your spirits. So you are in the energy of move. So some of you guys, this is going to represent just a walk in nature. But for others of you, this is going to represent a physical move. And we do have the card of listen. People start to heal the moment they feel heard. There is someone in your energy that wants you to know a truth, or a truth needs to be revealed, whether you're going to be receiving the truth or whether you need to provide the truth. All right. So with that being said, let's go ahead and take a look back at my website just to see who you are crossing with for the Libra season back into this season. And let's just kind of get a feel for where you were last month. Okay. So Sagittarius, you are probably in a situation right now where you are not feeling your best. You are in your 12th house. At the 22nd or around Thanksgiving this month, the sun historically shines and slides into Sagittarius season. So this is like your dark night of the soul month, where a lot of your 12th house things are coming to the forefront. So you're probably finding yourself spending more time by yourself. Last month, when things were in your 11th house, you were in your power because your self-care messages was listen, power, and self. You got listened twice. So Sagittarius, there is someone who needs to tell you the truth about something. Either this individual is holding back, but this is spilling over into this season because you got this exact same season does a message last month. Is there someone that is trying to attempt to tell you something, and as soon as they get close to that subject, you run away? I don't know. Or maybe this is to alert you that someone in your energy is definitely struggling to reveal how they feel about you in some shape, way, form, or fashion. Okay. Now, who are you crossing with truth? All right, let's see what energies you are crossing with last month to this month in the energy of truth. And for some of you guys, you are crossing with a Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. So how is a Leo supposed to tell you the truth? Or do you have Leo in your chart? So there is someone in your energy that either has this information for you and they're not being honest. Maybe we will get down to the way that they feel about you today. As far as move is concerned, it looks like you are not crossing with anyone from last month into this month. And so with that being said, that is fantastic. This is a message that is all your own. So I do feel like you have nobody or no energy in your way preventing you from moving, either it be literal or whether it be just a physical move. Okay. And finally, we do have listen. You're crossing with yourself. So because you got the exact same message last month, that lets me know that someone definitely is attempting to break through. And it may be that you just don't want to hear the shit. It could be you don't want to hear it, Sag, or you're not interested in what this individual has to say. There is a person in your energy that needs to be healed by you listening to their truth. Okay. And this is listen. So you're crossing with yourself. And so you are the only individual that is in the way of this listen energy. Okay. There we go. There we have it. And those are your self-care messages for Sagittarius season. I'm sorry, for Scorpio season, 2022. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into their feelings for you again. The pre-shuffle energy was 9 cups. Let's set the card placements up. So first card is going to represent their feelings. The second card is going to represent their view of you, Sagittarius. The third card indicates the action that they will take, if any. And finally, that fourth card will be how you feel. And then we will flip it over and see what is reflecting back at us from spirit, okay, represented by the top of the deck. Their feelings for you is the Magician. Very, very interesting. They feel like they need to take an action for about this situation. Their view of you is the 9 of Pentacles. So their view of you is an individual who is single and enjoying the fruits of his or her labor, and taking care of yourself. Okay, so that's already letting me know the action that they will take. 3 of Swords. So it looks like they're not taking an action. They're choosing the 3 of Swords because they don't think. How do you feel about this? Hold on. A lot coming out about what somebody needs to say. And you're not interested. Goddamn. Wow. All right. So you're in the 4 of, look at that. It changes. Okay. You are in the 4 of Cups. So this is sort of similar to that Leo reading. If you are a Sagittarius watching this to try to figure out what came up for you, and you want to know how someone else feels, and go watch for them. But if you are anybody else cross watching, obviously you're in the right place. And the top of the deck is the 3 of Cups. So first and foremost, it is very, very interesting to see that they're choosing, okay, they're choosing heartbreak as an action because they know that what they really want is this emperor energy, and you are not taking the bull by its horns and moving toward them in a relationship, Sagittarius, anytime soon. You're going within, you're not interested in it, and that's just where you are. This individual, rather than feeling anything about you, they are actually trying to determine what action that they will take. They're trying to step into their power, Sagittarius. You probably don't care, but this is what they're trying to do. They're trying to step into their power and gather some strength to walk the hell away from this. And when they do walk away, make sure that they have all of the tools necessary or utilize the tools that they already have by stepping into their power so they can walk away with their head held high, Sag, rather than, feeling like shit for you not wanting them when they wanted you. And their view of you is a person who is definitely enjoying single life. You have your money, you got your bag, you taking care of yourself, and you don't want a relationship right now. You are in your Nine of Pentacles. This is historically my single man or single lady card. Give me 1 second, Sagittarius. I had to put that clip on because it was going to drive me crazy. Okay. All right. And so what's interesting about this situation too, though, is that the action that will be taken towards this is the Three of Swords. They're choosing loneliness over telling you this truth. And they don't want to be honest with you about this Three Swords and how you are making them feel. I don't think they're quite understanding that they're making themselves feel even worse by not sharing this, but they're trying to walk inside of their truth right now and enter in their magician power and use their magic to come forward with their truth. Okay. That's basically what they're trying to do. And it will happen. You're going to more than likely, especially because their feelings for you is a magician. What I would have liked to see is the other way around and the action being the magician. But what they're trying to do is gather their strength to accept either you accepting them that they want you or them accepting either way. So come what may, Sage, they're trying to walk, gather their strength, sharpen their tools, okay, to go into this battle. If they have to use that sword, which is what they should be using, fine, but they would rather use the cup and just give you their heart and you accept it. But unfortunately, how you're feeling about the situation is Four of Cups. You're not interested in accepting their heart, and that's the reason why their heart is broken. All right. And top of the deck shows Three Cups. So you would rather have fun. Their energy right now is to try to keep the peace, but your energy is full blown doing you. And when we put these two together, how they're viewing you in that Nine of Pentacles and the top of the deck energy, which was this Three of Cups, this is exactly what you're doing. When we also put what you feel about the situation, which was the Four of Cups, and look at that Three of Cups, which is at the top of the energy, we see the top of the deck energy. We see you're not interested in anything but going within and taking care of Sag. And there's nothing necessarily wrong with that. But this person is definitely, they want to be heard. Okay. They feel like they want you to listen to what they have to say, Sagittarius. So that is that. Let's go ahead and go in with some tarot. I feel like what they're trying to do is a really solid message. I feel like their view of you is really solid, but I want to go ahead and clarify why they're choosing Three Swords in this situation. They're choosing the loneliness and the heartbreak. They're choosing to take that action, to stay in that energy if this is an energy that you're making them feel, or they're automatically assuming that that's what you are going to do. Now I see that you're not interested, but why would it need to be a heartbreak? So I mean, I know that they feel for you, but why are they choosing this? Like, you're not necessarily tapping into your magician energy if you're choosing that you're going to choose this. Gathering your strength, cross watcher who I'm reading this on behalf of, gathering your strength from the magician wouldn't be choosing heartbreak, because when you're dusting off those tools to assist you in what you need assistance with, what in turn it's going to do, you should be accepting the sword rather than using it in battle, and accepting the truth of the situation, which is this individual Sagittarius is not interested in a actual relationship. Three cups remain though. They just are not interested. This could be a different card. This could have been the Three of Swords. It's not though. So there are three cups of love down there. And instead of you focusing on the fact that they're just going within for whatever their reason is, you're focusing on how it makes you feel. And in turn, unfortunately, that wouldn't be properly utilizing your magician. Okay, that's actually, honestly, if you put these two together, that's emotional manipulation, basically, is what it is. Okay, so part of you moving into your power of the magician is to accept where you are, what this person wants, and allow those tools and those gifts from those tools and the magician to assist you rather than using those energies as weapons. Let's go ahead and clarify and get a little bit more insight on this Three of Swords, because remember, this is the action that you're going to take. I don't like emotional manipulation. If I don't want it, I don't want it. You should analyze why it's I don't want it. And if you love the person, you can't love them to do what you want to do. You have to accept where they are. That's true love, unfortunately. That's because you feel left out in the cold. You feel like their decision of not wanting a relationship is making you feel a certain type of way because you want commitment. And there's nothing wrong with that, but we're going to examine why they don't want a commitment. And there's Nine Pentacles. You are also in the same damn position that they're in. You are equally in your Nine of Pentacles, cross watcher. So the question is why would it break your heart if you're already living your Nine of Pentacles story that they don't want a relationship? That's really strange. Like, it looks like you're doing the exact same thing. They left you feeling left out in the cold about something. Show me why else this is here. Aha, because Three of Cups is here twice. Is this is this a commitment? Are you in the third party situation? Did you accept terms and conditions that you know that you were not going to be able to accept over the long haul? It looks like with some of the same clarifying energies coming out, you're aware of what's going on with the Sag. We have Two Pentacles. So the top of the deck shows that this person does have other things on their agenda. Two Pentacles doesn't necessarily mean that they're juggling more than one person. But your Three of Swords lets me know that you know that there's a third party situation. Let's go ahead. Well, you know that you are not, you know that they don't want a commitment. You can fill in the blanks. Tell me why Sagittarius does not want a relationship with this individual. Three Cups is all they want at the bottom. Three Cups is at the top of the deck. Three Cups came out to clarify your Three Swords. So you're aware of this, cross watcher. Interesting. Why doesn't Sagittarius want it? They don't want it because they're single. Nine of Pentacles came right back out. Your view of them and their view of themselves is aligned. We can't keep someone that doesn't want to be kept. They're focusing on their pentacles right now. They don't want a relationship, okay? Why else is this Four of Cups here? They are happy single. They're happy doing exactly what they're doing right now. They're happy there, okay? That was the Sun. They like where you guys are. They like the quick move and communication. They like Eight Wands. They like being able to move fast and move quick and move in the manner that they've been moving. In the top of the deck, to them, this is how they balance things out. By doing what they want to do. Six Pentacles. This is what they want. Sort of kind of straddling the fence of have and have nots and will and want nots. They like operating between the lines. they're happy that way. Their sun came out to confirm that they're happy in the Four of Cups. Relationships is not their thing. They don't want to do this, whoever I am talking to. And that is a major arcana. Okay, let's go ahead and go into your clarifiers. Wow. Let's go into these clarifiers. Remember, I am afraid of commitment was at the top, okay? It doesn't indicate that they're afraid of commitment. It's just that they don't want a commitment right now. And especially this month. And also Mars in retrograde for Sagittarius suns and risings is going to have their focus on relationships. I'm telling you who's watching this, they do have 3 cups of love for you, and that's where it sits. That extra or that 4th cup of love that's being offered to them, they do not want. They don't want that. They're not listening to what spirit is telling them either, but that's their prerogative. They have to fall on their face. Clarifiers, please. I will find my way back to you one day. Reminiscing. We do have right back. I'm afraid of commitment. I abandon people to make myself feel important. That's terrible. And long distance. So something is going to be changing between you and this individual really, really, really fast. I am going to leave these out here, and I am going to get a couple of please forgive me at the top of the deck. That is what this is. They don't want a commitment, but they do have love for you. If you want more than that, unfortunately, it may not happen. We're going to go in with Marvelous Truth. Give me a second. I just want to get something else to try to soften the blow. You want them to be an emperor. They're not going to be the emperor. I know what you want. You want somebody to come in and take charge. They're not going to do that. Yes. Something also is going to come crashing down because Mars is here. If you are cross-watching for Sagittarius, if they are a sun or a rising, Mars went into retrograde and is going to be retrograde in their 7th house. So if they gave you some type of impression that this is what they wanted to do and you wanted to understand why, or they've been giving you like these relationship vibes, that's about to change because their 7th house, whatever they made a, it can go both ways. So whatever they made a judgment on is being reworked, and whatever they didn't take action on is being reworked. 4 months, guys, 4 months. And the tower is about to come crashing down, and the energy, look, that's what this is, okay? What else do we have? And Mars is the ruler, spirit. Some of you guys need to go ahead and meditate and speak to your spirit guides on how to proceed. And also, spirit is saying that you should be thankful for the 3 cups that you got. Now, I'm not saying that you should settle. I'm just saying that for those of you who don't want these 3 cups and you don't want the circumstances that you signed up for, it's time to unsign up for it and use your energy of this magician energy to take action, because a magician is not necessarily a feeling. A magician is an action. Okay, the magician is the action card, and I think that really the one the what's hurting your feelings and breaking your heart is that it's not so much as that they can't, they're just afraid of it. So I apologize for this. Your major arcana is the magician, so you have the tools in your arsenal to manifest what you want. But unfortunately, right now, at least for the next 4 months, this is what they don't want. Like, share, and subscribe to the Marvelous Tribe. Certainly hope it resonated, Sagittarius, and I will see you. If you are crossing, before we go, if you are crossing with Cancer, Taurus, Capricorn, and Libra, please go to those respective channels and watch their Scorpio season comprehensive reading. For everyone else, I will see you in the next series, which is their confessions. Bye, guys.